Hey y'all, baby Soto here, coming at you from my bedroom office here on February 23rd, 2024. Doing a full moon reading. Full moon is tomorrow, 2/24/2024. It's a lot of 2s and 4s. I'll let y'all work that out. Very auspicious day though. I wanted to do it today so that anything comes up today with this reading that influences maybe if you have rituals you do for the full moon or just something you want to think about from here until then. I wanted to do it a day early. So with the full moon, we're usually thinking about things that have kind of like come to fruition, completion. Think about it's a full moon, which is why those rituals tend to be, or our minds and thoughts tend to be around things that maybe need to be released or let go, because we're looking at things that have already like come to a full point. Take that or leave it with what you will, but as that we can look at that for our mindset kind of, and the theme of the reading is like we're looking at the things in our life or the cards and how they relate to things that have maybe come to a full point or fruition. So interestingly enough, our Wisdom of the Oracle card is new life. So what taking us to the new? What I think we can really kind of look at that as like, what is the old that needs to be released this full moon so that we can open up the path for the new life. Whether this is an emotional state of being, a mental state of being, actually part of our like actual life that's around us, surrounding us, closing the door on something doesn't even need to really be a closing the door. It can be inviting something new in, just opening that window. Door's still open, we're opening the window too. What can be breathe new life into what we're already doing? Like what, if you're looking at your life and you're like, I have all of this, I'm content, I'm happy, and yet somehow I still feel like I'm missing something. Close your eyes, take a few minutes to really think about what is that thing that's missing. And it doesn't necessarily need to mean saying goodbye to a whole bunch of stuff, making some huge life change. It can be breathing new life into something, a part of our life that's just reached that like stagnant, or the next level of something that's already something we've already been working towards. So we're looking at this full moon. How can we be breathing new life into our existence? So let's see what the animals have to tell us. Okay. So we're thinking about that new life. We're thinking that full moon energy, that stage of, being full, and now it's time to start maybe letting some things go. White Raven Spirit. Okay. And that's a number 66. New life is 39. So 3 plus 9 would be 11. That's 2. But if we look at 3, 9, 6, 6, those are all, 3, 6, 9. Those are all like expansion numbers in a way. So, which is very in keeping with the new life. So the White Raven Spirit is trust in magic. So I do know that the White Raven is like a very mystical bird. And when you see it, it's like seeing a unicorn kind of thing. But it doesn't happen a lot. But when it does, it's something so rare, so magical that you can almost doubt, that you saw it. So this is kind of telling you like trust in the process, but it's more than that. Like it's more like trust that things are happening that you don't see. Things are going on right now that you can't see that are taking you towards this new life. And when you have those moments where you do trust in it, but later on you start to doubt yourself, that's like when you see that mythical creature and it's so amazing when you see it and you relish the moment when you're in that moment of the blessing that it is, but then later on you the memory starts to fade and you start to wonder, did that actually happen? So, that's part of trust, is that there's times where we do doubt. And so when we have those moments where we are fully trusting and flowing and feeling it, you do what you can to capture that and remind yourself of it in those moments where you start to wonder, well, wait a minute, what was I thinking? Did that really happen? Do I really believe this? Can I really do this? Okay. Find ways to remind yourself of that. So even if you want to just like print out a picture of a white raven and like post it somewhere where you can see it all the time, some kind of little reminder for those moments when you maybe start to actually doubt that the new life is coming. Okay, where is it? Okay, so next is we're going to pull from Matt Hughes' Dreamscape Oracle. I love Matt Hughes decks. Balance. Okay, it's pretty straightforward. Think about the areas of our life where we are out of balance and where can we pull them back into balance. And I think when we think about that thought, recognizing that doubtful thoughts, negative thoughts, those exist. Okay, and we are so often told, think positive, think positive, think positive. But sometimes there's messages in the doubts and the fear and the negative that if we're constantly ignoring them, we're going to miss something, and almost what we're anxious about might actually come to fruition. So finding that balance between, we want to believe and we want to trust, but that doesn't mean we completely ignore the shadow side of that. Okay, so we need to acknowledge and validate those feelings of insecurity as well, while allowing them to come. We allow them to rise. But deep down is where we keep that belief that, okay, I'm not seeing it right now. I'm not seeing it. I can't touch it. It's not tangible in my life at this moment, but it is happening. The work is happening. And have a conversation with the insecure part of ourselves and the part that does start to doubt. Don't just try to push it down and ignore it, because sometimes that side is telling us something that is important to make it happen. So the King, okay, control, reversal of fortune. So we're coming full circle with our new life. Okay, so this full moon, this energy is bringing about some kind of reversal of a situation that is going to control us to this new stage, this new beginning. And I do find it interesting that the card doesn't actually say new beginning. The card says new life, which is what brings me back to, this card coming up again, like the reversal of a situation. I don't feel like this is actually, I know I just said new beginning. It's just kind of comes a lot when talking about this kind of stuff, but I don't think this actually is like a fresh new beginning. I'm not getting close the door on anything and start totally new. New life and reversal of fortune very much says like we're still in the same situation, the same place, the same relationship, the same job, the same whatever. It's just that somehow there's a new existence in it and things are changing for us. And so, but maybe not right now. So maybe we need to hold on to that trust that things are happening that we can't always see and put our hands on, and finding the balance between allowing ourselves to just feel down sometimes that we're not getting it right away, but maintaining that belief that it's coming. So that's it for this full moon reading. Thank you so much for joining me. And if you made it this far, I love you for it. Please like, subscribe, follow, share, spread the love. If you think anybody would be interested in this wisdom for their full moon, please share this video. And I will see you back on March 1st for the March 1st reading.